we're going to look at some common barriers. So the Search Institute, for those of you that aren't familiar with that, the Search Institute is a nonprofit organization that studies and works to strengthen youth success in schools, coalitions, youth and family organizations, and faith communities. They are considered to be one of the leading sources for developmental theory, positive youth development, and prevention science. And they're most widely known for the development of the 40 developmental assets that have been the foundation of this type of prevention for several decades. So any of you, if you've heard of the 40 developmental assets, that this came from Search Institute. So let's go ahead and look at these barriers. The practical barriers, time. I mean, as a parent, isn't that one of our biggest? I don't have time. Okay, well, some of these adventures only take a few minutes. And some of them you are already doing. Okay, you already eat with your children. You're already going to fix dinner. So let's involve the kids in that process so that you can, again, include the social development strategy as you cook meals, as you're cleaning up the yard and gardening and these things that you already do. And then there are other adventures.
That's off button. That's off button.
Oh, thank you. So take time to do those that are really simple. And of course, we want you to also participate in some of those that take longer. But definitely time does not need to be an issue. Another thing that families say, you know what? We just have scheduling conflicts. Well, guess what, you guys? This is on your schedule. So there shouldn't be any scheduling conflicts. You do the adventures on your schedule when it works for you. And transportation wise, it's home-based. This is in your neighborhood on your schedule. Every adventure has an option to where it can happen for you. So time, scheduling, transportation, none of them need to be an issue. And childcare, hey, it's a family event, right? These are family adventures. They're designed to do together. So you don't need childcare in order to do them. And then of course, program costs, free. It's a great cost for everybody. I think everyone can afford free. So let's look at some of the attitudes and expectations. Okay. First of all, a lot of times when there's a program, it's designed for maybe at risk or low income, or, there's some other thing that's been designed, and there can be, some embarrassment and, a sense of failure. And, they think I need parenting classes. I must not be doing a good job, or a feeling of competition, or maybe there's perceived stigma and fear of being judged or labeled. If I participate in this program, then it means that somehow I'm not enough. Well, you guys, Discovery Family Adventures are for everyone. This program is designed for every family anywhere. I mean, literally every family, I was going to say across the US could use it. We actually have we got a few responses from out of the country, which is interesting. But this program is for everyone. And in fact, just the opposite is happening. Through the feedback, we're seeing that parents feel good about themselves when they participate in the program, because, hey, they're being great parents. They're taking the time to spend with their kids. And so it's just the opposite here. No stigma. It's actually a kind of a badge of honor you can wear if you're doing these adventures. That said, the parents feeling blamed for their children's problems, guess what, you guys, nobody really knows. This is stuff that you do with your kids on your schedule. No one is there looking over your shoulder, making any kind of judgment as to, oh, they're doing it right, they're doing it wrong. Okay, this is for you and your family. And the way that you do it is right. Okay, we're providing a tool for you to be the very best parent that you possibly can. And, hey, we're all going to get better through practice, right? Sometimes there's the fear for loss of privacy, or, consequences for signing up, like maybe, immigration consequences or whatever. Guess what? You can participate without giving out any information. The adventures are available online. We'll talk about that later, where they're also, you can actually participate on the discovery hunts without ever even registering. So, well, we'll talk about when the piece that you do register if you want to track points. We'll talk about that in a bit, but anyone can participate in this program without ever registering. So there's no loss of privacy, none of that. Lack of trust in the sponsoring organization. This is the one that I guess we can't completely control how you feel about the organization. But I do want to give you my word that our only agenda is to help you follow your agenda. Rather than joining the race for your attention and trying to keep you, online and on our site and, that trying to keep your attention for as long as possible, we are the one place where our entire goal is to get you to get offline and go do what works for your family. Come grab the information that you need. And then, ask yourself, what is the one thing that would be the very best thing I could do for myself and my family right now? And then go do it. Our agenda is to help you follow your agenda and to make sure that that you're not being interrupted and swept aside with notifications and whatnot that take you away from your kids. Sometimes the organization's not welcoming to all families and groups of parents. Well, again, you guys, this is home-based. The Discovery Family Coalition programs are available to families of every size, age, and makeup. We provide the resources for everyone. Regardless of how you feel, we may, feel about your family or your group, that doesn't matter. It's not about us. We're providing the resources, and then you take it and you do with it whatever, however it works for your family. And then another barrier is that the norm is to see parent education as mandated or punitive rather than a resource for improvement. Guys, this is your choice. It is totally up to you whether or not to participate and utilize the resources. This is for you. We provide the resource, we provide the adventures so that you have what you need to then go out and use them in the way that works for your family.